Hey guys, Donnie RightSide here. Bookmakers Review. It's bowl season already in NCAA football. Wasn't it just a few weeks ago? It felt like we were in week 0 and week 1. Now the end of the season, a culmination for mostly disappointment for most of these football teams who are not in the college football playoff. I got two bowl games, I should say, we want to look at, and those will take place on December the 28th, which is a Saturday. Game number 1, 11 a.m. First game we'll look at the UConn Huskies and the North Carolina Tar Heels. This line opened up at 4.5, has now dipped down to 3.5 at some outlets, but also 4s and 4.5s. Make sure you're actually going out there shopping to get your best price point possible. Total in this game opened up at 53.5. That's risen now to 54.5 and 55.5 across the board. The UConn Huskies, an upstart program trying to make it in Division I, it feels like, after so many years of being downtrodden, versus a UNC team that's actually trying to hire possibly Bill Belichick as his next head coach. And also, where is this game being played? It's the Wasabi Fenway Bowl, which means it's going to be cold conditions in Boston in a baseball stadium to play a football game. You know who's going to be excited about that? UConn. They're right next door. North Carolina making that trek? Not buying it here. For my money in this football game, I'm going to take the 4.5 points with the UConn Huskies in this game. An 8-4 Huskies team, a 6-6 Carolina team playing for absolutely nothing. Wasabi Bowl? Yeah, give me UConn. Game number 2, 247, 248. Same day, December 28th, which is a Saturday. This one's going to kick off at 3:30 p.m. Iowa State and Miami, Florida. The opening line, -1.5 is a favorite toward Iowa State, which now lists Miami at most books as a -1.5 point favorite. A total which opened up at 52.5. Some outlets showing 53.5, 54.5, 55.5. These games are certainly going to be ripping and running based on some of these opening lines. But for me, the one thing I've known about Miami, good head coach, bad head coach. Outside of a college football playoff run or a championship, Miami's not hanging around. So who even knows if Cam Ward is going to play in this game? The one thing I do know is Iowa State will be coming to play. Good or bad, Miami's more talented, absolutely, but Miami's playing in the Pop-Tarts Bowl when they expected to be playing in the college football playoff. Not buying it. A lot of guys in the transfer portal, more focus on Iowa State. Give me the 1.5 with the Cyclones against the Hurricanes. 2 games to look at. Saturday, December 28th, UConn will take the 4.5 points, and then also with Iowa State, we'll take the 1.5 points, whereas you see that line bouncing between 1.5s minus and plus 1.5s. Right now, we'll take the plus 1.5 with the Cyclones here. Bowl season is underway. Let's get after it, and let's be profitable. I'm Donnie RightSide for Bookmakers Review, and as always, good luck on those wagers.